But Richard Allen's mental health was at the forefront once again today in the Delphi murders trial. Thanks for joining us here first at 4. I'm Nick McGill.
And I'm Birshel Edme, in for Aaliyah. Well, Allen is charged in the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German in 2017.
And today, the jury heard from a psychologist who examined Allen and says he experienced psychosis when he confessed to those killings.
The jury also saw more videos of Allen in custody. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid back in the courtroom for us today and brings us some of the latest developments of day 15 in this trial.
And good afternoon. Day 15 began this morning with the testimony of a Carmel psychologist. Her name is Dr. Polly Westcott. She said she examined Richard Allen's files, looked at videos, read all the reports. She said she genuinely believes he was not faking it, that he really was having a psychosis episode in the spring of 2023 when inside a Westfield Correctional Facility he began confessing to his wife and another psychiatrist that he killed Abby and Libby in 2017. But what she said was, I don't know if he's telling us the truth, that's actually what happened, or if he's telling us the truth that he thinks happened because of his history with mental health issues going all the way back to childhood with anxiety and depression. He is also very susceptible to the suggestions of other people. So the question is, did he confess because he did it, or did he confess because he thinks he did it? Then, just before the lunch hour, the jurors were shown more videos of Allen acting inappropriately while he was in solitary seclusion inside of his prison cell at the Westfield Correctional Facility. After lunch, we heard from his sister and his daughter. Both of them denied that Richard Allen had ever sexually molested them as children. However, that is one of the claims he made during one of his rambling outbursts inside of the prison, that he had committed sex crimes against family members. They said that's absolutely not true. Then Steve Mullen. He was the Delphi police chief in 2017. He was back on the stand for, I believe, the 4th time now, and once again had to admit there were mistakes made during the investigation. There were interviews that were erased, and no logs of interviews were kept that were erased, but then that contradicted some testimony he gave earlier several months ago. So obviously the defense is trying to impeach him as a witness. Finally, the last witness we heard, and this ended up at about 3:15 this afternoon, was a man named Brad Weber. Brad Weber lives in a house at the south end of the Monon High Bridge. The girls were kidnapped off the south end of the Monon High Bridge, walked down the south side riverbank down to Deer Creek. Brad Weber had testified recently, last week, that at about 2:30 in the afternoon he was driving his white van home up that road, up 625 West, and he didn't see anything down there. But the investigators say, the prosecutors say, Richard Allen said one of the things that he knew, that only the killer would know, is that a van drove by and it spooked him. That's why he took the girls to the other side of Deer Creek and took their lives. However, on pushback, Andrew Baldwin, one of the attorneys for Richard Allen, was able to talk to Steve Mullen. He was the former police chief, and said, would you be surprised if I told you there were dozens of references right from the very start in social media accounts about white vans that day? And maybe Richard Allen picked up that white van information from those various social media accounts. Andrew Baldwin continued to press Weber on his timetable and said, wait a minute, before you never said you got home at 2:30. When you talked to police officers back in 2017, you said you drove around for a little bit, so perhaps you weren't driving home at 2:30 in the afternoon. Finally, the jury was sent out of the room, sent home for the day, and Baldwin told the judge he is still attempting to bring into testimony and evidence regarding third-party persons who may have been involved in the killings of Abby and Libby. Judge Frangal said to him, you've got no DNA, you've got no support, you've got no information that says anybody else was involved in this case. That's where the matter was left hanging at this hour. In Delphi, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
All right, Russ, thank you. Obviously, a lot coming out here in court. We'll continue to provide coverage of the Delphi double murder trial, both on air and online at fox59.com. You can visit anytime for a look at the updates.